win. We will win. We won't rest. We won't rest.
Gretchen.
Yes.
So
they need the Democrats need a real leader.
Are you fired up after?
I'm fired up and ready to go. Can't you see it in my face? For me, I'm disappointed in the lack of plan. I'm disappointed in the flat-footedness. I don't want to hear Chuck Schumer saying, "And we won't lose and we won't rest."
Yeah, because they have lost. They lost big. And part of the reason why they lost is because there wasn't a plan to begin with. And I'm hoping that Bakari Sellers finally realizes that. Now, Chuck Schumer, the leader, if you want to call it that, of the Senate Democrats, is so embarrassing that even typical gung-ho, rah-rah, go Democrats panelists on CNN just really couldn't root for him. Congressional Democrats held a rally yesterday to protest Elon Musk's influence over Donald Trump, his presidency, and the entire federal government, which is a valid concern. It's just that the opposition party doesn't really seem well equipped to deal with this or respond to it effectively. But among the speakers was Chuck Schumer, who, as usual, was painfully cringy and unconvincing. Take a look.
Are we not going to rest till we win? Let me say first some good news. Every one of the 47 Democratic senators is going to vote against that horrible, dangerous man, Russell Vogt, on Wednesday. And we cannot allow Elon Musk and a small group of people to secretly, behind closed doors, take away our privacy, take away our dollars, take away everything we have. We are going to fight this fight. I am going to stand with you in this fight, and we will win. 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 We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest.
Okay, all right. Just a few things. Elon Musk isn't doing any of this secretly. Okay, it's pretty public. It's been dominating the news cycle.
God.
And look, the person in the frame waving a literal cane around while this chant is going on, not great optics wise, not good when the party's trying to like portray energy and a vision. But I look, I personally think that this is the result of the Democratic Party leaning too heavily on Trump bad as their campaign strategy. Okay, because when you just rely on that and you don't think you need to like strategize, be methodical, offer voters something, you're going to find yourself in the position you're in right now, where not only is the executive branch controlled by Donald Trump and the Republicans, but obviously Republicans control Congress. They have a majority in the Senate. All you need is a simple majority to confirm Donald Trump's nominees. Russell Vogt will definitely get nominated, or confirmed, I should say. So when he mentions the 47 Democrats in the Senate who plan to vote against him, that's all fine and dandy, but that's not really going to matter if every single Republican votes to confirm him. And of course, the House is also controlled by the Republicans. So I just think right now, Democrats are in a really bad place. And what they should be focusing on is going through everything Republicans are doing with a fine-tooth comb and pointing out all the different things that they said they were going to do on behalf of the working class and call them out when they're doing the opposite. Like right now should be their time to message and basically campaign on these guys are not really looking out for you, but they're not doing that, Waz. They're hyper obsessed with, we've got to protect USAID. And then they talk about like, it's important to undermine China and Belt and Road. Why aren't you guys talking about the NLRB and how Donald Trump illegally fired a Democratic member on the National Labor Relations Board? You guys lost working class voters. Wouldn't it be better to message about that? Like, they're just totally rusty when it comes to expressing a message or a vision that's appealing to the American people.
Yeah, there's just no connection though to the language that plays with normal everyday people. Again, we say this all the time. Like, I'm not a Trump fan, but like his messages cut through. Whenever he's like, whatever he says, he tries to say it as simple as possible. Where somebody's like, okay, well, he's trying to do that. I may or may not disagree with it, but like, it's all right. He's expressing a clear message about what he wants to do. Like this idea that as a party, what we stand for is the preservation of bureaucracy, the preservation of the established order, when every single indication we have from polling to election results is that normal people are sick of the established order and the status quo. Just the idea that you leap to their defense is crazy. And I think it's, it does speak to something, even with the Medicaid situation where those payments seem to be stopped and come under threat. I promise you, it wasn't just because Democrats and people were pissed about it. Like Republicans had to deal with their own constituencies and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I know we say we hate these programs, but this is going to actually ruin the lives of my constituents. I'm going to have to actually answer for this. This could actually hurt us politically, right? And so like you need to focus on the things that are actually going to hurt people. Like USAID, I think that's something you could have stayed out of, but like the idea that these guys are going to gut, Department of Education and other stuff that could actually ruin the day-to-day lives of everyday Americans. That's the stuff you need to hone in on and ring the alarm bell. Yes. Like point to people like, no, like tomorrow, this thing will be gone from your life and absolutely upend it. And so that's what they need to be ringing the alarms about.
I totally agree. And they need to think about what concerns working class Americans the most. And even though I do think USAID has some good programs mixed in there, it's not going to be a compelling message to focus on that as opposed to the bread and butter issues, right? That actually do impact them domestically. Okay, so let's move on to one other Democrat who spoke during this press conference. It's the other side of the uncharismatic coin, right? So we have more energy, more passion. This is Congresswoman LaMonica McIver. I haven't seen this yet. Some argue that she may have taken it too far in the other direction. You're going to be the judge. I'll judge for myself as well. Let's take a look.
I came here with one simple message, just like you all. We will not take this from Donald Trump and Elon Musk. We are at war. Anytime a person can pay $250 million into a campaign and they be given full access to the Department of Treasury of the United States of America, we are at war.
Please, guys, please, I'm begging you. Schumer, step aside. Pelosi, all of you, step. Yeah, more of that energy, passion, right? Look, I like that. I thought that was fine. I thought that was good. That was much better than what we saw from Schumer's part of this whole, shindig with Democratic lawmakers. I think when you show that you're passionate and ready to take on, the other party, it fires people up. It gets people excited. So I thought that was way better than Schumer. What are your thoughts, Waz?
Well, the reason why you like it, Ann, is because it's true. We are at war. Elon Trump he's waging a war against everyday Americans. Folks need to understand, and to a certain extent, I understand why certain people who have newly become right wing or bros or whatever, they like when Elon is going against their perceived enemies and who they think they are annoyed by or allied against. And that's cool. I understand why you look at him as somebody who's on your side, but make no mistake, when it's time to choose between you and his own personal interests, he's always gonna be aligned with you when it's like, oh, let's point at that lib and laugh at them. Ha ha ha. Cool. But make no mistake, there's going to always come a fork in the road, like his stupid email, where it's gonna be between you, average American working person, and Elon Musk, uber rich, filthy rich, super powerful person. He's going to choose himself.
Of course.
That's just the truth. And so, yes, he's at war with us. That's just the bottom line. And, Here's the other part of it. And yes, that's a winning message, what that lady is expressing, because it's not hard to point out the myriad of ways that Elon Musk is going to take his own side against normal working people. But guess what? His entire class cohort are the same. There are no good billionaires, as that clown at the DNC said the other day. It doesn't exist. They're all the same. When that fork in the road comes and their interests are allied against our own, whether that be Amazon workers, Starbucks workers, you name the freaking industry. Nice liberal people were owning those corporations. When it came to their interests against the interests of everyday normal working people, i.e. their employees, they chose their own. They chose their shareholders. It doesn't matter. And that's where the rubber's going to meet the road with Democrats in terms of do they want to win or not? Because Trump is handing us a victory on a silver platter. It's ugly. It's nasty to be standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder with the rulers of, these captains of industry and saying we're handing them the keys, unelected, unaccountable. And he's handing us a victory on a platter. But will we take it as, a bunch of freaking Democrats, or are we going to say that there are actually literally somehow good billionaires out there? And that's and that's where the rubber meets the road.
Yep. I mean, I don't want you to run for office because I want to keep you for myself.
No, they would never let me through.
They would. They probably wouldn't. They probably wouldn't. But I mean, it'd be great if they at least let you speak at these press conferences. It'd be better. It'd be better than, most of the people that they got up there.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. We really appreciate it, guys. And we appreciate it if you become members, because that allows us to be independent, honest, progressive, all the things that you don't get from corporate media. And all of that is because of you guys. Hit the join button below and become one of us. Become a Young Turk.